It's Small Business Saturday, so I'm going to shout out a bunch of Black owned businesses. But before doing so, I want to talk about Black owned businesses that we think are Black owned, but actually are not. And these are businesses that pertain to what we put on our skin, what we put in our hair, which is very important for us, right?
If you are using any of these hair brands, stop. These hair brands either used to be black owned but sold out to other companies, or they never been black owned to begin with. I want to make sure that we are all buying black in 2025, and I'm going to show you a list of hair brands that you may think are black owned, but they're not. I have created a no list because I'm doing these videos one by one, but I want y'all to have a reference on where to go when you want to see who's on the no list. Starting at the top with Janell Organics, we're going to put them front and center. They are no longer a black-owned business. But definitely take a look. A lot of these may be a little bit of shockers. Even New York. But a lot of them either were never black-owned, but they market to us, or they were black-owned, and then they ended up selling out to a larger company.
Let me just roll that list again, and then we'll talk about it further. I was guilty, okay, of buying pretty much every product that she has on that list. African Pride was one. I'm African. I'm like, oh, African Pride. Of course I'm going to invest in that. It's got to be owned by Black people. Dark and Lovely, from back in the days of me relaxing my hair before I cut it all off and, decided to start locking it, I was using Dark and Lovely. You've got Black women on the cover, you got Black women on the box. Of course, it's owned by Black people. This is what we thought, right? So here's the importance of making sure we educate ourselves to really understand A, who it's really owned by, and B, what's in these things. Much less when it's not owned by a Black person, okay? And a lot of these companies are owned by Asian people. What do they know about Black hair? What do they know about Black skin? So we have to be so careful. So I now am always reading everything, and not only reading it, I always pay attention to the ones that I can't pronounce. Those words that have so many letters and I can't even read what it is. Those are the ones you really want to pay attention to, right? So I look up every single ingredient in everything, okay? And now we're going to talk about the synthetic hair, that we put wigs, we use to make weave hair, and like I said, wigs as well, and hair that we use to braid, all of those things, brothers and sisters, did you know have cancer causing ingredients in it?
Our latest investigation found carcinogens in all 10 products of artificial braiding hair that we tested. Beauty products such as synthetic braiding hair are largely unregulated, and some ingredients are not required to be listed on the package. This puts the health of people who wear synthetic braiding hair and the braiders who install them at risk. If you wear synthetic braids, one tip to decrease your overall exposure is to take breaks between installs. Braids are often worn for many weeks, and prolonged repeated exposure increases your risk. We contacted all synthetic braiding hair brands we tested for comment. Only two, Sensational and Magic Fingers, responded, both disagreeing with our testing methodology. Hair's own Sensational said, "We unequivocally stand by the safety of Sensational products, and our company urges consumers to continue to confidently use Sensational products." Magic Finger said that we strongly stand by the safety of our products and the quality materials used to make them. Neither company responded to questions about whether or not they do pre-market testing of their products for lead, volatile organic compounds, or other contaminants.
And there you have it. What we are doing to ourselves is causing us great harm. And we know for sure that the relaxers that Black women are using to straighten their hair also have cancer causing ingredients in them. Take a look.
Major beauty brands being blamed, accused of selling hair relaxers that caused cancer and other health problems. Federal lawsuit listing L'Oreal USA and other companies as defendants. Court documents with dozens of plaintiffs, predominantly black women, pointing to a study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute last October, suggesting a link with hair straightening products like perms and relaxers and increased risk of uterine cancer in women who use them, like Rhonda Terrell.
That was my Christmas Eve Christmas gift, to tell me that he was sorry that I do have cancer and it's rare and it's aggressive and that I need to have chemotherapy.
She says she's one of those women who for years regularly relax her hair. According to the study, those who use relaxers 4 or more times a year were more than twice as likely to develop uterine cancer compared to those who didn't use the products.
We have to be super careful about what we're putting in our hair and what we're putting on our skin. We have to exercise vigilance, and we have to do our diligence on researching and understanding what's in these things. You know, you heard from the doctor who was talking about these companies and how they are denying that, you know, there's anything harmful in their products, but they also did not answer the question as to what research have you done, right? So that's cause for alarm. So again, I say, brothers and sisters, be very, very careful and do your research. And honestly, just go natural. You know, go natural. That we have things like shea butter and coconut oil. Those things are not harmful. They're good. You know, you want to make sure you get, you know, a good quality one. Okay. We have to be careful with that as well. And that's all we need oftentimes for our hair. And just throw away all those harmful, you know, products, the weaves, the wigs, you know, stop putting those chemicals in your hair to relax your hair. Stop. Stop. Our lives matter. Our skin matters. Our hair matters. It's super important, okay, that we maintain our good health. And it starts with these kinds of things, along with what we're putting in our body as far as what we eat, what we ingest. There's so much that we have to pay attention to because our race of people, we hold the highest. We're always in the top when it comes to cancer, when it comes to heart disease, when it comes to diabetes, when it comes to high blood pressure. Like the list goes on. So we really have to do better. We have to do better. And so for this Small Business Saturday, I wanted to shout out Black owned businesses that are doing wonderful things and putting good ingredients in to nourish our skin and our hair. And as I said, it's in the description below. The list is there. Look up these people. I'll also provide Coach Laura's TikTok handle. Follow her. She's a wealth of knowledge as well. And let's continue to educate ourselves and do better for our bodies and our minds and our spirits and our souls, because we are Black and we're beautiful just the way God made us. Just the way God made us. So let me know what you think about this. Drop your comments in the chat. Please don't forget to share this information so that our people are educated and we can support Black-owned businesses. Okay? Thanks so much for tuning in. I shall see you on the next one. Until then, please be safe, everyone.